ARIA Cybersecurity Solutions has developed an open API software-defined security platform that's purpose-built to drastically speed up your IR process and effectively stop attacks. We do this by automating the capture, generation, recording, and blocking of network packet and flow information to your threat detection tools and processes. This gives enhanced internal network visibility and capabilities to your existing tools, which allows you to find, investigate, stop, and prevent attacks in a much more efficient and cost-effective manner. We are a subsidiary of our parent company, CSPI, which is a 50-year-old publicly traded company with 120 employees and $73 million in revenue last year. We've been delivering high-tech network and security solutions to the government and private sector for over a decade. Our customers range from the largest defense contractors and intelligence agencies to one of the prime e-tailers in the world with the largest global network. We also have OEM relationships with top security manufacturers, and we have purpose-built our products to be integrated with the solutions from the likes of Splunk, Palo Alto Networks, Cisco, and others. These vendors work with us because we make their solutions much more effective. Why? Because today's security solutions lack visibility and protection from internal network-borne threats, which significantly impacts the effectiveness of the investigative response and threat containment process. Most customers have perimeter coverage with firewalls, but they're only covering 20% of the attack vector. The other 80% is from internal east-west traffic, going between network devices, containers, and virtual machines, over WAN services and private connections, and from IoT devices as they connect over the internal network. EDRs are fine for desk and laptops, but don't cut it for other surfaces, and only find the attacks when they land on a device. Meanwhile, they consume valuable server CPUs and cloud instance cycles while adding a new threat surface integrated in with your production applications. Not ideal for protecting critical apps. The answer lies in network-based security. So the market reacted with network traffic analyzers, packet brokers, microsegmentation, and various other point solutions, but each of these only solved a small part of the larger problem, and none of them stopped the attacks as they are found. This disjointed combination of partial solutions has created the inability to take appropriate action to detect and stop attacks quickly. The problem stems from too many threats are being missed, too many tools generating alerts, false positives, and all after the harm is done, and finding definitive proof to take action is guesswork and takes too long. Containment and remediation is ineffective and costly to the business, and finding data breaches and exfiltration today is laborious and quite expensive. So we developed a software-defined platform that feeds your systems the right data, along with the capabilities that they did not have before, which 1, makes you more effective at detecting and verifying threats, 2, speeds up incident response to take action quicker, 3, allows you to effectively halt attacks and data breaches with network-based containment and microsegmentation, and number 4, automates all of these functions on a fully open system. No one else has taken this holistic approach to help you detect, verify, contain, and protect your organization from east-west as well as north-south network-borne attacks. Our solution is called the ARIA Software Defined Security, or SDS Application Suite. This a la carte and on-demand approach to the deployment of security services delivers pivotal functionality for automating what your tools are missing today. We've taken the best elements of a packet broker, packet recorder, data breach service, microsegmentation platform, and combined it with the industry's first intelligent automated threat containment system, all on a software-defined platform with fully open APIs to work in any environment. Today it's offered as 3 different applications, the first being packet intelligence. This application provides missing internal network traffic visibility your SOC team and detection tools don't get today by 1, sending unsampled NetFlow metadata to existing tools to find threats that you are missing, 2, captures and sends select full network packet level conversations to provide the IR process with definitive proof to take action quicker, and 3, stops threats by their conversation while traversing the network so you don't have to shut down infected devices. Next is our packet recorder application. This is a smart, lightweight PCAP recording solution that focuses on all critical asset traffic to provide definitive proof and easily stop a threat, attack, data breach, or exfiltration. It records selected data packets so you can easily go back in time and find a threat's point of entry onto the network. All infected devices or verify and automatically shut down data breach exfiltrations. We're providing you that missing extra step so your tools can now effectively do all these actions where they could not before. Finally is our microsegmentation application, which performs network-based microsegmentation by applying white and blacklist policies while you're hunting threats and containing attacks to prevent them from reoccurring. It's important to note that all of these applications can integrate with SOAR tools and internal SOC processes via our open APIs to be fully automated. And since it's software-defined, ARIA SDS gives you the ability to perform one-touch provisioning, making it safe and easy to deploy and upgrade across any environment. Now let's get into how we do this. Our solution makes your SOC process more effective by giving it internal network-based threat investigation and response capabilities. Step 1. We generate and provide unsampled NetFlow for every packet traversing your network. This gives your modern SIEM the ability to detect network-borne threats using NetFlow metadata first, instead of relying on logs 100%. This allows you to see threats while they are crossing the network and then correlate with logs to add context and further details. This also enables smarter log ingestion. You can now pull logs from fewer devices or applications and avoid deploying EDRs or agents in VM or container environments to get this missing data. It also monitors and picks up IoT threats that typically are not covered because they cannot support agents that would send along that log data. NetFlow can provide this coverage with no agent required. The result of all this is that search times for tools like SIEM can be reduced to seconds, and you can find previously missed attacks earlier in the kill chain before any harm is done, all while reducing costs from ingestion licensing, fewer indexers, and simpler rule creation. The solution pays for itself typically in 6 months when used with a normal SIEM deployment. Step 2. We optimize, capture, and store selective packet conversations. Since we classify every packet, this allows us to capture and send particular packet conversations for analysis to verify threats. You can automatically send these packets to an IPS, IDS, or even into the SIEM itself. This higher level detail helps find or verify the threat contained in the NetFlow data streams from step 1. You literally have the threat in your sights to take definitive action, either by the IPS automatically or SOC during a threat containment. Furthermore, we can filter and shunt unnecessary traffic sent to all detection tools to significantly reduce data ingest. This helps feed them more relevant data to focus on threats pertaining to critical assets and produce more accurate alerts. Sending conversations of interest to our recorder lets you go back in time and use them to see other infected systems or request full packet details for forensic analysis or compliance. We can also ingest threat source alerts from your security tools to search through this recorded data. This allows you to automatically detect, verify, and stop data breaches and exfiltration on critical assets in addition to sending an extract file of exposed records. And lastly, we record device logs or flow data to give SIEM the option to ingest when needed. This drastically can reduce unnecessary data ingestion while storing it for later use. The combination of these two steps creates more accurate and effective means to speed up the investigation phase of IR while reducing the exposure and cost associated with data breaches. Step 3, perhaps the most important, we provide better threat containment. And how do we do this? We stop the threats and attacks in line by stopping these conversations without disrupting legitimate traffic. This allows you to keep compromised systems operational by only shutting down the threat conversations and not the normal activity. Other solutions typically take a system offline if they can stop it at all. We enable your SOC to automate the remediation process directly by using our tools or via open API integration with SOAR playbooks. The clearest use cases for IoT, legacy systems, outdated OS, virtual machines, or container environments which cannot take an EDR or agent. This means they're usually left open with no ability to stop a threat. Introducing EDRs in these environments can crash the device, introduce a new threat service for vulnerabilities, rob CPU cycles, or even slow down the applications themselves. This is why many of our customers prefer our network-based solution. This new approach recoups the cost of downtime when systems are compromised and can replace the need for other costly, less effective protection solutions. Step 4. We provide simpler prevention. Utilizing the same solution architecture, we apply network-based microsegmentation through the use of white and blacklists. This pragmatic approach gives you the ability to directly apply connectivity policies for all devices and have them become a natural extension of the IR process. As new threats are found, you can now take action immediately to prevent similar connectivity in the future. And this is all accomplished without endpoint agents to provide a much easier and cost-efficient solution. Finally, we automate all of these capabilities with, again, our fully open and secured RESTful APIs. This drastically accelerates all phases of IR by automating these critical processes. All of the ARIA applications previously discussed can ride on our ultra-secured, cost-effective probes, smart NICs, or software instances. This provides complete network threat surface coverage, allowing you to selectively monitor critical traffic when required. Smart NICs act as a standard server NIC, but can also be used to protect critical servers, monitor traffic between VMs, or even containers running workloads inside or between servers. Only ARIA can give you this level of granularity today at line rate by offloading server CPU cores to run these functions on a NIC. Our probes are based off the same technology and used when higher capacity is required for true scalability between 1 and 100 gigabits per second at the network backbone or aggregation points. We can also intercept traffic from any IoT device at the point it connects to the wireline network, providing full visibility, detection, investigation, and protection from threats. Cloud can be covered at access points or inside the cloud itself with ARIA software instances. Select packet conversations can also be sent to our packet recorder to easily store, index, and search as required for IR and data breach activities. And as we previously mentioned, ARIA SDS is fully integrated with SOAR or SIM tools through the use of fully open RESTful APIs in order to automate detection and containment of these network-borne threats. We have an amazing ecosystem and integrate with all the major security players, so you can rest assured that we will add immediate impact to your existing infrastructure and start seeing better results in less time while reducing costs to do so. There are other technologies out there talking about what we are doing for today's lack of threat visibility inside the network. We are the only solution specifically designed to improve each phase of the incident response process to detect, investigate, contain, and protect on a single platform, stop threats as they cross your network without taking down infected critical devices, provide missing visibility and protection for IoT, virtual machines, and container environments, and reduce your overall SOC costs by making your existing infrastructure and processes better at stopping network-borne threats. To learn more, please visit us at www.ariacybersecurity.com.